Why do renters need insurance? Renters insurance provides protection for both landlords and tenants, so much so that some landlords even require it. Unlike landlord insurance, renters insurance protects a tenant and their property from potential loss, damage, or related expenses. For example, if a property is damaged to the point of being uninhabitable, renters insurance may cover the expense of needing to stay in a hotel. This insurance also protects landlords from lawsuits, when tenants whose personal property is stolen or damaged hold their landlord responsible. For landlords that allow pets, renters insurance can even cover damages caused by a pet, such as a dog biting someone. Having another type of insurance ensures more thorough protection for tenants who want to know that their property is secure, and for landlords who are wanting to avoid potential lawsuits, higher insurance on their part, or additional expenses. Note: make sure to understand state laws regarding renters insurance, since some states e.g. Oklahoma prevent landlords from requiring renters insurance, and others have stipulations associated with it e.g. Renters insurance premiums in Virginia impact the cost of a tenant's security deposit. It is important to need an insurance policy to cover the damage to your belongings. Reasons to get renters insurance: liability coverage. This provides protection if someone gets injured while in your home. It pays any court judgments as well as legal expenses, up to the policy limit. Reasonable. The AVG amount of renter's insurance policy is quite affordable. Your actual cost will depend on the number of factors you include and where you live. Covers the loss to personal property. Insurance policy protects against losses to personal property, which includes electric appliances, furniture, luggage, jewelry, due to fire, natural disaster and other expensive products. Reduces your responsibilities. You no need to worry while leaving the home alone or in case or damage due to fire or theft. The insurance company will pay you complete amount of your damage. You shouldn't have that hassle while you're trying to get a handle on your own losses. Moving loss coverage. Whether you are traveling, your possessions are covered from loss due to theft and other covered losses anywhere you travel in the world. Renter's insurance is a specific type of insurance that applies to the renter's personal liability and covers the renter's personal belonging in the event of damage to the apartment they are renting, also damaging their belongings. It usually also covers theft, and may also cover, through riders, flooding, earthquake insurance, and so forth. There are several of reasons you need renter's insurance. 1. If something happens, then your property is covered. I'm not responsible if something happens, and your property is destroyed too. If you damage the property due to an event which is your fault, I can make a claim against your insurance instead of billing you. 3. I'm not going to rent to you without proof you have renter's insurance, so if you want a place to live, you need it. That last one will be a big issue for you, pretty much anywhere in the Bay Area. You need renter's insurance to cover the costs of temporary shelter in the event your rented space becomes uninhabitable for any covered reason, or to replace items lost or stolen or that perish in the event of a covered situation: power loss, fire, storm, flood, etc. Also, if you cause damage to the property owned by the landlord or to a neighbor's property, leaving water on, fire, smoke, etc., then the coverage may also extend to your neighbor's or landlord's property to indemnify them from losses caused by or otherwise attributable to your actions. If your apartment or business is damaged by a fire or named peril caused by another who has no insurance, your insurance may also cover your losses and expenses and legal fees to pursue indemnification and to be made whole from the other party, i.e. Most people have no clue as to how much stuff that they have, especially if all disappeared at the same time, such as a fire totals your rental unit. The sole possessions are now are the clothes on your back and you have to replace it all. How much would that cost you, from clothes including underwear and shoes to all of your furniture, bedroom, living room, kitchen, dining room, to pots, dishes, glasses, flatware, to electronics, computers, TVs, kitchen appliances, to food, to cleaning stuff. I generally find by today's prices you can't do it for less than $15,000 and usually more than $20,000. Could you afford to come up with $15,000, $20,000 or more from your savings? And that doesn't even take into account liability insurance, which is included in a renter's policy. You live on the second floor and a friend visiting you trips down the stairs because you served him too much beer. Guaranteed he will sue you for that broken hip, as soon as he heals and sees a lawyer. They'll gladly settle for policy limits, usually $100,000.